All right, class, we are still working on our stained glass window here. So, some of you are still on the drawing part. That is unfortunate, all right? We are probably going to be starting something next week. So, if you have not finished that, you need to do that. And then make sure you get the wax paper, all right? So this is the wax paper. When you start on the wax paper, there is a waxy side, all right? You can see it's kind of shiny. And then there is a dull side, that's the paper side. This is the side that we want to work on. So if you haven't traced on the wax paper, I have a box of that, and you are going to place that over your drawing, and you are going to take a Sharpie and go right over the top of your lines so that we can see where our designs are that you created on there, all right? There should be a word on there, and then there should be a couple images, okay? Once that's done, you are going to go and grab some tissue paper, all right? And we want to make it multiple colors, so like a stained glass window, okay? And so I've got my tissue paper here. And what's nice is we can see the designs through the tissue paper, okay? So place it on there so that you're using the paper wisely. I want to go way up here if I'm doing this T. I don't want to put it right in the middle of my tissue paper, all right? And then you are going to trace around it with a pencil just to get that size to be accurate. And you work your way around. And this way, at least, we are getting the same picture. All right? So a little light. Looks like it missed in that spot there, so I'm going to fix that. And then you are going to cut this out. We're going to cut it out. You're going to use a glue stick, all right? And you're going to glue it on into that space, just like I did for these rays for my sunshine, all right? Once this is all done, you are going to then take a Sharpie and go over those lines. So if there's any gaps that you had missed, all right? Maybe you didn't get it in close enough, or the paper was a little shorter. We're going to go in and fill in those gaps so we have a nice, crisp, black line in there, all right? This is the finishing stage right here. So everything's been done, and then you're going to go back over it with the Sharpie. And what we want to do is we're also going to darken up the border. Now, when you do that, you want to make sure that you can take your drawing, flip it over, and you want to make sure that you have something underneath it. That way, when you start to do the edge, all right, and you get near the edge, if it goes off, at least it's going onto your paper and not all over a desk or my tables, okay? So once this is all done, then we want to find a place to sign it at the bottom, which would be an open area. So I might sign it, see if I can, all right. I might sign it down here or maybe in this area right here. Probably a lighter color depending on what you have. But it all should be colored in with tissue paper, gone over with Sharpie, and then signed, and then I'll collect it. Like I said, if you don't get it done, then that's what you're working on next week, but we are probably starting a new project from there. So you guys have had plenty of time to get something accomplished, and I've had a few turned in already. So keep that in mind, keep working hard, and we'll see you next week.